with the corrosive powder and stuff like that. Different ways to clean it, and I'll probably start a lubrication war here. But anyway, this is the way I've done it. Now some people don't like WD-40. Before I get into this, I'll give you a little history about the WD-40. It was developed, I think, in 1953 by a guy named Norm Larson. He's the founder of Rocket Chemical Company in San Diego. Anyway, WD stands for water displacement. The 40th stands for the 40th attempt. Larson was attempting to make this formula for, now get this, WD-40 was originally designed and used to protect rockets from corrosion and rust due to water. It's a water displacement. I think it was used to protect the outer skin of Atlantis missile. Now this got some good properties to it. You can use this stuff for, I mean, about anything. You can look it up. But it was first commercially available in 1958. That being said, now most people got their own opinions. Pete in the Army channel, which I like Pete's channel, he don't like WD-40, he said they ain't gonna touch the gun. But I got a couple stories. A lot of people say this stuff, they got no proof, okay? They just say, well, WD-40 ain't no good, it ain't lubricant. Well, it does have lubricating properties. But what it's best known for is water displacement, and it's a good cleaner. Now I'm going to give you a true life example. This ain't something I've heard. It ain't something I've been using this product right here for 45 years. Okay? Now I've used it since about 65, and I use it exclusively on my black powder rifles. And it's probably the best water displacement product on the market. I mean, this stuff you can spray. Well, I sprayed a keyboard one. I spilled water in, dumped the water out, sprayed it full of WD-40, let it set. I still got the keyboard. You can spray it on electrical. It'll dry water right out. I mean, like right now. Plus, it's got cleaning abilities. Now, like I said, I'm going to give you a true life. This ain't something I made up or heard. I got a Remington 1100 shotgun. Okay, I bought it in, I think, 1972, and it was used then. Not extensively, but that was 38 years ago. Okay? Now, I don't know how long the guy had it for me, but anyway, it's 38 years. That gun, since I've had it, has had nothing but WD-40 on it. It's never had a drop of oil on it. Okay? And I shot this gun probably, well, I've had it for 38 years. Just a wild guess, 40, 50,000 rounds, 12 gauge. It has never seen a drop of oil. And I'll tell you another thing, the O-ring in them, it seals the gas. Okay? Normally, you'd have to change, if you shoot heavy competition, you'd change that thing at least a couple times a year. Well, that one stayed in there for, let's see, I changed it in 2002. That's when I changed O-ring. So you can do the math on 30 years, probably 30 years with the same O-ring. I mean, that's unheard of. But I still got the O-ring, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I always lubricate it with WD-40. Now don't get me wrong, Ballistol, I use this. I'm not saying this is a better lubricant than Ballistol, because I use this. That's a good lubricant and cleaner. But this stuff, I'm going to tell you how I clean the AK before I get too long on this video. Or you're shooting, damn, well, it gets dirty in there. I strip it down. I get some hot water and dish soap. Now this is the way I clean black powder guns for years. 20, 30 years. And there ain't nothing no more corrosive than black powder. So anyway, I get this in a sink and wash it out real good, take it apart, Wash that real good with dish soap and hot water. Now if you got an air compressor, it makes it even better. But if you don't, what I do is I'll take water and get it near boiling and rinse it out with the near boiling hot water. And then if you got a air compressor, you can blow it out. And you can do firearms this way too. I do all my black powder rifles. Then I spray the shit out of it with WD-40. Okay? Let it run out, blow it out. If you blow it out, if you don't blow it out, just wipe it out and let it run out. I guarantee you, after you do that, you can use ballistol, you can use hoppies, and go in there and you can't get no dirt out of it because there won't be any. Okay? That's fact. Okay, that I had a black powder. I don't recommend doing it. I forgot about it. I was up hunting. I fired it, so I took WD-40 and run a couple passes there, and then just really soaked it good inside and near the breech where the cap goes and everything. Put it in my bag, brought it home, and I forgot about it. Sat in there for 3 months. Took it out, there was not one lick of rust on it. Nothing. This is the best preservative. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I've used it 38 years. I still got that same shotgun. The only mark it's got on it is where I put my finger. I guess I asked in the salt on my hand. Kind of got to the metal. But like I said, it's only had 2 O-rings in it. The last one I put in, it's been in there since 8-9 years. I don't shoot as much as I did anymore, but I did shoot competition on the trap. So, you know, people say, well, Pete, I love Pete's channel. He don't like WD-40, but I'm going to tell you something. Pete sees this. He'll probably flame me for it, but this is a grease cutter. It cuts grease, grime, black powder, smokeless powder residue. It'll clean anything. I'm telling you it will. I use this primarily as a cleaner. Now I use this, like I said, on that shotgun, Remington 1100. That's all I ever used on it. I don't do that anymore because ballistol does have better, it's cleaning product, you know, it's a good product too. Lubricating properties than WD-40. But there's a lot to be said for WD-40. If I used that for 38 years, 40, 50,000 rounds. Oh, by the way, it's got all the original parts. It never fails to eject. I've shot as high as 800 or 900 rounds in a 3-day weekend and didn't even clean the son of a bitch. I had this, and when I did clean it, I just sprayed it out and let it run out. So, you know, there's got to be some lubricating. I think it's 15% mineral oil or something in it. But, you know, it's a good preservative. And I'm not speaking, I didn't hear this. I've used this exclusively, and I've hunted in all kinds of weather. And especially when you're up deer hunting, you come in, if your gun sweats, I just unload it, spray this real good inside out, and wipe it all down, set the gun there, and it's fine. You don't get no rust on it. That's mainly what it's real good for cleaning and preservative. And some people don't like it, but I'm telling you, this stuff works. You can check out the history on it. But I've used it. I use it steady on my black powder. I mean, it cuts that stuff. You can shoot a gun, a black powder, spray this in there. Don't even wipe it. Just spray it good in there and leave it set. It will not rust. So, you know, you draw your own conclusion, you know, for it. But this is also, it's real good for if you got any. I used to use it on it when they had the old distributors in the cars. A couple times the distributor get wet, sparks flying. Just spray this on here, gets rid of the moisture. Car will start right up. I've used that a few times on that way. But like I said, it's some good stuff. You know, and people, I use this, now what I do, I use this and this. And you can use it on any of your guns, but exclusively what I use. Now this stuff here, I wouldn't suggest putting this on polymer. I have used it on polymer. It's brake clean. It's the same thing as that gun blast crap you get, except it's cheaper. Less than $4 a can. I don't know, 3 something. That's what I use on all my metal parts now, and I probably will use it on the AK too. No, I won't use it on that because that finish on there will come off, so I can't use it on that. But I use it on most everything else. Anyway, that's about it. You know, if anybody ever's got any experience, you look up WD40. I think it's something like 2,000 uses. You use a cleaner. You get tar off the floor. I mean, and all that nice stuff. When you open boxes, somebody won't know how to do that. You cut the box off, get tape on it. They'll take that off too, but so will Ballistol. But you know, like I said, you know, it's the best of both worlds, Ballistol and this. I use this primarily as cleaning, and this is cleaning properties too. So I mean, you know, and this is real good for your AK because it won't take none of the finish off. Soap and water, WD-40. That's it. Okay, I guess I'm out of here before I run too long. Catch you later.